well that I once a week do also have therapy, talk therapy that really helps me just clear my mind. On a daily basis, because of what ADHD and anxiety as well, I find myself in various moments where my emotions are getting the better of me and they're kind of taking over perhaps the physical. Being aware of your own internal processes and your internal, I think, transitions, that these things might trigger you, this thing might make you feel a certain way. Just knowing that, acknowledging it to yourself, helps you get through a bad moment. A book that I'm reading right now to Raha called The Emotions Book. Okay, that really is very simply explaining to children what emotions are. When I read that book to her, it's actually like I'm also reading it to myself.
Which is like, okay, but I'm planning for a venture in your business where
Yes,
you
sir.
can get into beauty something.
Because we spoke about edamame, actually one of the big categories that we are going to introduce very soon under Ed is going to be personal care, which is products for babies, and like diaper cream, body wash, shampoo, and we're working quite hard on it. So I'm really excited that I'm so really glad that you brought that up because we are working on it. In fact, I think I must have given information today that I think they were saving for some of these or video.
Now we know.
Now I'm giving it away. But I have mentioned it before. So yeah, under Ed, I am planning to do that. And I am with L'Oreal and really enjoying the association and the relationship. In fact, this is going to be my first year when I'm going to Cannes. So I'm very nervous, I'm very excited, and I'm also now trying my hand at new makeup looks and videos. I put up a makeup tutorial of my own at the beginning of the year. Now my team is like, why don't we try something that you've never done before, like blue eyeshadow or pink eyeshadow or something like that. So I'm going to try my hand at that as well. But I really enjoy celebrating, doing my skincare, my makeup. I think that's something that is very it's like a me time that I deeply enjoy. So yeah, expect some more videos from me soon.
All the very best with Cannes as well. Like, it was a legendary association that we had with L'Oreal because we had Sonam and Aishwarya also, and now you're there. But moving away from that, I also do want to ask you that you've been somebody.
It's a daily work in progress. I mentioned this before, I mentioned it on the podcast as well, that I once a week do also have therapy, talk therapy that really helps me just clear my mind. On a daily basis, because of what ADHD and anxiety as well, I find myself in various moments where my emotions are getting the better of me and they're kind of taking over perhaps the physical, the moment in that time. It's not like I'm somebody who's deep into meditation or so. I'm not being able to stick to any of those things. But sometimes just being aware of your own internal processes and your internal, I think, transitions, that these things might trigger you, this thing might make you feel a certain way. Just knowing that, acknowledging it to yourself, helps you get through a bad moment, or I wouldn't say a bad moment, a difficult moment, and of course support definitely helps, talking about it definitely helps, and taking time out. In fact, there is this book, I have to mention this over here, that there's this book that I'm reading right now to Raha called The Emotions Book. Okay, that really is very simply explaining to children what emotions are. When I read that book to her, it's actually like I'm also reading it to myself. Because sometimes it's important to remind yourself of the different sort of highs and lows that a human can experience and how it's very normal for you to feel that way. So just a daily reminder sometimes also helps.
Hi.
It's been amazing. We are shooting a lot of nights right now. So we work at night and then we are mom and dad in the day. So it's a very interesting combination. But really, because we shoot at night, and the reason I mentioned that is because we also made Gangubai mostly shot at night. It really becomes like your own world. There's no distraction, there's no, quite literally, there's no noise, there's no sound. It's just us. And every day when we go to set, we sit and we discuss the scene, and it's, with Sanjay sir, being back on set with him, he just makes you feel like when you come on set that 100% is just the beginning. You have to give way more than that, and you want to because of how much he gives. And discussing each and every scene is a key scene. This scene is very important. This scene is very important. So you go into that knowing that no day on set is going to just be like a chilling day. You're there, you're giving your 100%, but we're having a blast. We're having a great time, and it's really just a blessing to be working under his guidance and to be working with Vicky and Ranveer, and to see them both together and then all three of us, like it's very fascinating.
Hi, Alia.
एक मिनट
I am